If you find a baby turtle outside, you found it outside, and leave it outside. That's where it belongs. It's not a pet, it's a wild animal. We didn't let this guy go, and I'm going to tell you. At first, when I got him, I said, I'm just going to take care of him in the springtime. Make sure he's okay, no damage or anything like that, being frozen in ice. Over the winter, I found out he liked to have his chin and neck rubbed. And I said, that's really weird for a snapping turtle. Then I found out if I put him on the floor, he'd try to follow me, or he'd climb on my lap. If I was sitting down, he'd fall asleep. And I say, that's really weird for a snapping turtle. Then I found out he likes blankets, and I said he's never going to survive in the wild. But the real reason we didn't let him go, this is the #1 animal in the state of Maine that people kill, because it's a snapping turtle. They're mean. People tell stories that aren't true, like they'll bite your fingers or toes off. They can't do that. That's a story. And people say they'll bite you when you're swimming. Now, it's not impossible. They could bite you when you're swimming. But I'm going to say this, you are more likely to get bit by your best friend while you're swimming. They know you're there. You're more likely to get bit by a dog here at the apple orchard. They don't want to bite, they want to be left alone. So if you pick them up, they will bite. Now, you might say, how do we know if it's a snapping turtle? Way to tell, that long dinosaur-like tail. If you see a long tail, that's a snapping turtle. All of the turtles in Maine have short tails. But just because it has a short tail, if you take your finger and you stick it in any turtle's face, it's going to bite you. It doesn't have to be a snapping turtle to bite. If you stick your finger in my face, I'm going to bite you. No, well, nobody likes a finger in their face. And this tail is not a handle. So please don't pick them up by their tails. Some people mean well, they might want to move them. You don't pick up a cat or a dog by its tail and go, excuse me, Fluffy. No. And I'm going to hold this shell. If you pick him up by its tail, he could bite your leg. So you don't want to do that. And you know what? You don't want to pick him up right here either, because look, he's got sharp claws. He can scratch you or cut you. And show him your neck. He has a neck that can reach all the way around to his back legs. He could actually bite me right now if he wants to. And don't pick him up behind the neck, like right here, because he can throw his head back. He can throw his head back and bite you, or he can come back and give you a kiss. Please do not kiss snapping turtles. Please do not kiss snapping turtles, thank you. I have to tell you that 2 times. And adults, you kids do absolutely nothing. Adults, what do you do to pick them up or get them out of the road? Easy. Get a tarp, a towel, or your car mat. Put it down in front of them. Give them a tree branch to bite. Drag them onto that tarp or towel, and drag the whole thing the direction they're going. That's the easiest way. Because if you try to pick them up back here, that's where the safest place to hold them. They're going to poop and pee all over you. All they do. Now, if he gets flipped over, oh no, he doesn't have a full shell at the bottom to protect him. You ready for this? I'm going to flip him over. On the count of 3, buddy. 1, 2, 3, go! Come on, flip yourself over. There we go. He gets flipped. Excuse me. No. I want you to stay and sit. Sit. Thank you. They're also very intelligent animals. He knows sign language, verbal commands. He recognizes people by saying, hey. No, you stay. He also cannot come out of his shell. A lot of people think turtles can come out of their shell. They can't. Their shell is part of their body and it grows with them their whole life. It's not like cartoons where he takes his shell off and he has underwear on. No. And he can feel it when you touch his shell. So never knock on a turtle's shell because it's like somebody knocking on your head real hard. It hurts. Why are you guys knocking on your heads? Anyhow, so this is a turtle. Why is he a turtle? We're going to hold on to our questions. Why is he a turtle? It's not how big he gets. It's not how long he lives. He's a turtle because of his legs and feet. Why? Because he can take his legs and rotate them in any direction very quickly, which means he can swim. Just like you. What do you do when you go swimming? You rotate your arms in different directions quickly. He has feet that can grab, so he can pull himself out of water. Just like you. You can pull yourself out of a pool onto a dock or grab a ladder. Turtles can grab and rotate their legs. Tortoises can't do that. See, tortoises